Yo, 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 what it do? We're back here in the Dab Lab. Been in Dallas all weekend. I actually got back late Monday night, but it is Wednesday morning. I've been running busy trying to get everything in order. Checking out the hemp scene down there. It is amazing. I've networked a lot. I made a lot of awesome connections there in Texas. And we're there covering the Senate Bill 3 that got kicked out. Big ups to Texas for standing on business down there. We also got to visit a lot of great businesses, but we're not here to talk about our Texas trip today. I'm a little excited because I just got back, man. We got a lot of great stuff in this video to share with you guys. First of all, you know, I've been waiting. I told you I'm getting a new ball vape. We've got a brand new dual control Divine Tribe ball vape. We have the Ruby Twist and the One Hit Wonder. I also have 3 greenhouse ounces from THCA Small Buds that we'll be taking a look at, and we're going to decide which one we like best because we're going to get a pound. Today, we're going to be looking at 3 choices on the greenhouse menu from THCA Small Buds. We have 4 more choices. So in this little series, we're going to be picking out which one we're going to buy the whole pound of to see, you know, what a good pound of the greenhouse Small Buds looks like. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get a closer look at the Ruby Twist and the One Hit Wonder, and then we'll get these 3 offerings in the light box and get a closer look together. All right, folks, this is it. This is my dual control Divine Tribe, Ruby Twist, and One Hit Wonder. You see this block on top holds all of your goodies, all your pieces for it. Now this is a bowl, so the bowl will fit an 18 or a 14. All you need to do is remove that whole glass piece and it'll slide right in there to fit your slide. So, all right, yeah, guys, this is just a quick look at all the tools: the stir, the brush, the scoop, the bowl, the One Hit Wonder, and the Ruby Twist, the temp control itself. Let's get into the light box and get a closer look at these offerings.
Warning, this video is intended for educational and entertainment purposes only. All individuals shown are 21 years or older. All content is intended for adults 21 or older. I am a licensed medical cannabis station. Nothing illegal is shown or promoted on this channel. Anything you see is merely stage props for video production. Again, we don't support any illegal activities. Don't break laws. Change them. Free that plant.
All right, here we go. We have our wedding cake. Let's go ahead and grab our scissors and cut this open. This is one of their older packs, I believe. I haven't seen a whole lot in these Bag Boys packages. I do have some Venom OG and some Purple Punch in some of these bags. But I really like the Bag Boys bags, and it's a ½ ounce in this. I did buy a whole ounce, and I got 2 of these bags. A little look, nice nose popping up. You can smell as soon as you cut it. Not super loud, but the nose is there. Let's dump it, see what we're working with on this ½ ounce of wedding cake smalls. Not bad looking at all. Let's get in closer. Pretty good looking, a little frosty wedding cake smalls. All right. Let's see if we can get a closer look a crackety crack at one. Now, when you break it, of course, the smell comes out even better. Pretty small buds. Let's see if we can get another cracker. Yeah, nice nose popping on this. Let's go ahead and sit it to the side and get into the next zip here. All right, in this one, we got the OG Runtz, and according to the website, I believe this had the best bag appeal, according to employees of Small Buds. Let's go ahead and get it cut open and dumped out. This is the full zip. Nice nose coming out, not too bad of a smell. Let's get it on the tray and get a looky-loo. Yeah, nice nose popping up now. Let's get up here. Look at these little nuggets. That's a nice size little small right there. Beautiful inside. Crystally. Great nose. This one was the staff favorite on Bag Appeal. And these are some nice larger small buds. And y'all know your boy's a Runtz fan, so this might be the pound we end up with. I'm gonna get this little piece and chew it up, just see what it tastes like. All right, we gotta check out this last one, the lemon cherry gelato. I don't know if you like to eat raw cannabis, but the OG Runtz had a nice flavor just chewing it up. In the bag. Not looking too bad, the LCG. Let's dump her out and see what it's looking like. Well, I can tell you the LCG has got a great nose, while the Runtz has the Bag Appeal. The nose winner right here is going to be this LCG. It's coming up and hitting me right in the face. Get a good look at the buds there, nice little smalls. Let's see if we can get one. They're really small, so we might. Yeah, we got one cracked. Let me. Yeah, looking good. All right, let's get in here. We got the LCG, OG Runtz, and then we got the wedding cake. All right, I'm gonna get all this bagged up, and then we are gonna get that new ball vape out and get it loaded up with one of these, and we will roll a joint, and then we will round it out with a final ball vape. We're gonna do one ball vape at each one of these. Now, this ball vape works totally different than our old one. Now, this is the first time I'm sharing this one. This is the bowl to my Divine Tribe dual control ball vape. You can use this with the Ruby Twist or the One Hit Wonder. It's got a interchangeable glass stem on there, and it's a titanium bowl. This is what they call their titanium hybrid. So it fits right here. I've got a new Hemper Mario bong. It's called the XL Flower Bong. Now, I'm working on getting some of these. The wholesaler that I bought this from, they actually didn't have them on their site, so I'm calling them today. And I know that when I purchased this, they had 6 on the shelf. So I'm gonna see if I can purchase all 6 of those for pre-order for my Mario fans out there. And yeah, guys, we are gonna have glass on the CC Media Store starting very soon. Pre-orders for these bongs will go up as soon as I can secure them. Let's go ahead and get this thing loaded up. We'll start out with the wedding cake. Let's give us a little handbrake. The wedding cake's pretty fresh, even though they're in I guess an older bag. Still feeling nice and fresh, not dry and crumbly or anything. And we're gonna load about 1/4 gram dose into this bowl. Now it comes with this little scoop, and I just like to very lightly kind of flatten it in there so the vape doesn't contact the flower. All right, so we'll go ahead and put that on. And now we're gonna start with this Ruby Twist. I have it programmed at about 535. We're gonna go ahead and set it on the bowl. Now I usually heat soak them, but we're not even gonna do that. We're just gonna take a lighter hit with our Ruby Twist. Here we go. Let's kind of light on the vapor there, but we're just really heat soaked with this. We will give it a stir before we go on to our next. This is a cordless ball vape. You can actually see the rubies inside of there. Now you can hit this a couple different ways. It'll fit inside of the bowl, injector style, or you can flip it over like diffuser style. So I like to do it upside down like that. Let's go ahead and give it a rip. This is really gonna smoke now. You're gonna see it fill up with a vapor this time for sure. All right, that was a wedding cake. Everything's so much better than this ball vape. Not combusted. But that's it. That's how we do it. As you can see, that is well cooked. And all we did was one hit with the Ruby Twist, and then we finished it off with that one hit wonder. What's got me sweating like a dab, that one hit wonder shit. See, I'm a one hit wonder about 660. I want it to cook. It's not combusting at all, but it is cooking. All right, next on the menu, we got the LCG. Now, just on handling, I'll notice that these are a little bit more crunchy. They're not dry, but they're just a little bit harder than the wedding cake buds. But the nose was stronger on these as well. All right, here we go. LCG. Excellent flavor on the Ruby Twist. Not much of an exhale, much lighter vapor on that Ruby Twist. Let's kill it with one hit wonder. Sorry, I didn't exhale that on camera, but you can see it filled up nice and thick. Yeah, cooked all the way through. Now we got the OG Runtz, and then we're going to decide which one we'll roll a joint on. All right, here we go. Now, last but not least, let's get the Runtz OG loaded up. I'm feeling a lot of great effects off of all these. So far, I think the flavor is LCG on this ball vape. The flavor winner. Let's see what the Runtz OG is like, though. Y'all know I love OG and Runtz. A little sticky on the breakup. All right, here we go. Ruby Twist. Nice light vapor and wonderful flavor on the Runtz OG. Let's go ahead and one hit wonder. All right, time for the big hit. Oh man, this thing does it. This is awesome. All right, folks, that's a wrap on the ball vaping. We're going to go ahead and get one rolled up of the OG Runtz. That's what I'm liking out of all this. The OG Runtz is what we're going to roll up. And we'll get over here and we'll look at THC Small Buds. I haven't looked at their site in quite a while. Well, I can tell you, I'm hot shit off of those 3 ball vapes. Really like this new system with the, instead of doing the heat soak and waiting around and getting a couple little sips off of it, get this Ruby Twist, get all your flour warm, take your stir stick, stir it up, come back in with the one hit wonder and finish it. Rolling very nicely, the Runtz OG. I'm high as fuck already, y'all. It is the wake and bake. It's just now 6:40, right? All right, cool. We got it all rolled up. Filter is in. Let's go ahead and get the site fired up and look at the site together. Very tasty in the joint, as you would imagine, man. But this new ball vape is so good. I'm through combustion in the bong, I'm pretty sure. With this one hit wonder, this is a replacement for combustion. You can see it's blowing thick clouds and tasting fantastic. All right, here we are on the turkey bag landing page. We got new outdoor arrivals here. New AK-47, new Blue Dream. We'll need to check these out, huh? Trap Star and Pineapple Express. Never had Trap Star. Let's take a quick look at it. 30% to LA Kush Cake and the Cube, floral and earthy. I don't know. That may not be one I like. Those aren't my favorite flavors. What's an ounce? What's a pound? Pound is $5.99 and an ounce is $42. We're here to look at Greenhouse today. So we got Greenhouse. Well, let's get over here. The Runtz OG. See what his ounce is coming in at. The ounce is $49.99, but of course you're going to get a discount when you use your boy's code there. And this is Skittles and Gelato Cross. Very great tasting, enjoyable smoke. They got the COA right here. Now back over here, here's our wedding cake. Triangle Kush and Animal Mints, $49. What's a pound? The pound. Ooh, the pound is only $6.19 on the wedding cake. See what the Runtz OG pound is. Okay, same thing. What was that third try? Whoa. Oh, lemon cherry gelato. I do have Georgia pie as well. I can't wait to try that one. $6.19. Everything's $6.19 on the pound. Zerbert ice cream cake. I guess they're out of the lemon cherry gelato. It looks like it's sold out. Yeah, it looks like the lemon cherry gelato is gone. They have some other ones there. So I guess Runtz OG and wedding cake are our only two choices for what we're looking at today. Let's jump back over here and do ash check. Continue smoking. Very, very nice looking ash on that right there. What do you want, Ben? You go out? Yeah, I'm enjoying the hell out of the Runtz OG. I can tell you already, it's a winner for me today. Don't forget, we also have a nice fat selection of outdoor offerings from the THCA Small Buds. So we will be getting into those in another video. We actually have several offerings in those outdoor. So we'll be looking at all of them. It'll be a few videos. Check it out. Man, the ash is looking wonderful on that. Yeah, this Runtz OG is a really enjoyable smoke. Really enjoying the joint and the ball vape even more. Shit, let's turn on the ball vape and we'll do one more final after this joint, maybe. This thing is smoking great all the way down here. I'm gonna grab some coffee real quick. All right, that's a wrap on that Runtz OG. We're gonna go ahead and hit it though one more time in this ball base. I love this new setup. This is so cool. I love this cork stopper right here. This all came in the kit. This piece did, and it's so like, this is a must-have for your ball vape, so you don't need to remove your bowl and your vape head and all that. All right, here we go. First with the Ruby Twist. Man, the flavor is incredible on this Ruby Twist, especially at that lower temp. And when it's just, you know, a fresh bowl like that, take my stir right here, and we're just going to stir it up a little bit because we're just really heat soaking that bowl and getting a nice little taste on the front. Now it's time for the one-hit one. This one-hit wonder does it, man. It cooks it fully. It gives you like a real bong hit, and it tastes fantastic. I'm so pleased with this ball. I know I've been saying that other ball vape was growing on me, but this system is like a fucking leap ahead with the, you know, you can start with this and you got two controls for your temps. It is great. It's just fantastic. I'm in love with it, and I'm going to be using it a lot more. Joints will probably be the only combustion hash that we're going to be doing from here out. But yeah, give me a second. Let's get into it. We'll get into the final thoughts. All right, folks, final thoughts on this greenhouse selection from THA Small Buds. Man, I really enjoyed all three of them. They were all absolutely acceptable at that $49 price point. And then you also get the discount. So I wasn't mad at any of them for that. But on the double back and the choosing, the one that's going to go up against the others to decide which pound we're going to get, it's going to be the Runtz OG. So we'll put these to the side, and we've got 3 other videos to do on these greenhouse flowers, and then we'll do a final showdown to decide which one we're going to get the full pound of. But yeah, guys, love the Runtz OG. Be sure to check it out. Check out some of the other awesome deals on the greenhouse. They do have indoor and outdoor fire deals over there at THCA Small Buds. So be sure to check them out, use the code, and save some money on their already low prices over there. Yo, you know why I got you here? I'm gonna bring you over here to the hemp supporter, man. You guys know recently we just we lost the battle in Tennessee. I mean, I guess they're still gonna go after lawsuits, but I mean, it's been passed the first of the year. They're doing away with THCA in Tennessee. So man, you guys, you got to show up. I went to a protest last Wednesday in Tennessee, and I was the only person there. We need people to show up and just quit talking about it in their houses. Call your senators, show up to the protest, organize a protest, and most of all, visit this hemp supporter website. Right here, the first thing you're going to see at the top of the hemp supporter is going to say state and federal action. You're going to click each one individually. The wonderful people at the hemp supporter, they're going to take care of everything else for you. They're going to get out emails to the proper people in Senate and Congress and let them know you want them to just say no to any legislation that comes across their desk that could damage the hemp industry or take away our THCA products. Also, guys, speaking of action and taking action, one of the best ways you can take action on this or any other thing that's going on in your community is to scan the code right here. It's going to take you to the USA.gov. There you can enter in your information, and it's going to give you your personal government representatives from the United States government. From there, you pick up the phone, you call them, you let them know you're a single issue voter, and that if they do anything that's going to damage the hemp industry or take away THCA products, they will no longer have your vote. We need thousands. We need millions of people. You're out there. We need y'all calling every day. It's serious, man. We are trying to keep this plant free. But yeah, every day when people are losing, a lot of people here in the state of Tennessee are going to be suffering because they're losing their hemp. You don't have to lose it in your state. I'm going to have to relocate due to this, man. But yeah, please hit up your senators, give them a call, be respectful, push the issue, put on the pressure, man. Let's keep this plant free from coast to coast. And hopefully they get it back in Tennessee. You guys, appreciate you hanging out and smoking with me and watching all the way to the end. Until the next one, I will catch y'all in. Peace.